Hello, welcome. So in this video you're going to learn two things. Number one, the structure of sperm and egg, and number two, hormones, or how hormones control the ovary of a female. So let's begin. So how are sperms made? Inside the testes, if you zoom into the testes, there are special cells, and some of these cells will grow to become the sperm. And this is the picture of a sperm. It has three parts. It has a tail, which helps it to swim to the egg. It has a midpiece, which has a lot of mitochondria, which produce energy for it to swim. It has the head, which has the DNA of the male. There are 23 chromosomes of the male inside the head. And the head also has some enzymes, which will help to digest the wall of the egg. This is digest in Thai. What about the egg? The eggs are made inside the ovaries. Okay, and in this picture you can see many eggs in one ovary. The egg also has DNA inside the nucleus. It has 23 chromosomes from the female. Now, in science, we call the egg, one egg, as ovum, another name as ovum. If we have two or more, we call that ova. Ovum and ova. So let's look at what happens when the egg is released from the ovary into the fallopian tube. Sometimes when the egg is released, it's going to meet with a sperm, like in this picture, and they're going to join together and form one cell we call the zygote. The zygote will divide into many cells and form a blastocyst. And this blastocyst will move inside the wall of the uterus or the womb. The blastocyst will develop to form the embryo, and the embryo will develop to form the fetus. So when the egg is released from the ovary to the fallopian tube, we call that ovulation. When the egg and the sperm meet to form the zygote, we call that fertilization. And when the blastocyst or the embryo moves into the wall of the uterus, we call that implantation. Now let's look at how hormones control the ovaries. Before we start, there is one word I want you to understand, and that is hormones. What are hormones? Hormones carry messages to different parts of the body. Hormones are like messengers, like the delivery person. You can see the guy on the motorbike with a package that was sent to different parts of the city. Just like hormones, they carry message to different parts of the body and tell the body to do something. Example of hormones are testosterone, estrogen, insulin, progesterone, and many more. Okay, they help our bodies to talk for one part of the body to talk to another part of the body. So let's see how that happens. Now, every 28 days, the female will give out an egg or an ovum. On day zero, the brain, there's a part of the brain called pituitary gland. It's going to give one hormone we call follicle stimulating hormone, or FSH, on day 0. The FSH will carry the message into the ovary and tell the ovary to make the egg grow. So many eggs will start to grow. You can see in this picture. They will keep growing and getting bigger. By day 13, the biggest egg will continue to grow, but the smaller eggs will stop to grow. On day 14, the pituitary gland in the brain will give the second hormone. We call that luteinizing hormone, or LH. LH will move from the brain through the blood to the ovaries. And on day 14, it will tell the ovary to give out or release the egg. And from day 15 to 28, the cells around the egg will start to die. Okay, you can see that. Now, if there is a sperm in the fallopian tube, the egg and the sperm will join together to form a zygote, and we're going to have a baby. If there is no sperm, the egg is going to die together with the wall of the uterus, and it's going to fall out through the vagina as a period. We call that period. This is period in Thai. We call this process as the ovarian cycle. Now use this information to fill in the blanks. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope this is helpful. Goodbye.